This video will talk you through the information that displays on an appointment once it's been added to the diary. So we've just gone ahead and added an appointment in, and you can see how it looks sitting in the diary here. So you can change view on the diary, you can use this to expand it, which will give you a bigger view. You can also do a day view, a week view, a month view, or a view of your groups, which I've split into different changing rooms. So once the appointment's been added, you can see the basic contact information about the bride on here, and you can also see it's been colour-coded, so that corresponds to whatever colour you set against that appointment type. The other thing we can notice here is that there's a little envelope displaying here. Now this means that the appointment reminder message has been sent to the bride. If the bride then clicks the link in that message to confirm that they're attending, that in fact then changes to a tick. So we can see from there that the message has been sent, but she hasn't confirmed it yet. If you want to view some more information about this appointment, all we need to do is go ahead and click on it here, and it opens the appointment pop-up. This then shows you information about who's booked and what type of appointment it is. If you're a multi-store business, it will also tell you what boutique that appointment is allocated to. It'll tell you the date, contact information for the bride, and you can see you also have an option to add a charge on here as well. So say you're charging for an appointment, they might have phoned up and paid £10 to attend the appointment via your phone. You can then record that in here as well. So I can go ahead, click add charge, and we can say that it's been taken through another method. I can say the charge was £10 and it was taken by a credit card payment. I can then go ahead and confirm the payment, and you can see that a £10 charge has then been paid against that appointment as well. The next bit is any notes that have been added at the time of the appointment. So I added in bringing mum, which you can see. You can also see that the booking confirmation message has been sent. You can see the appointment reminder message has been sent, but it has not been confirmed at this point. And then the other markers that we have down here, we have an appointment attendance and a purchase made marker. Now these can be used either for analytics, and they also can be used for scheduling messages to send. So you might want a message to send, for example, if they haven't purchased. You might want to schedule a message to send a few days later to say still thinking about that dress, or also the appointment attendance, just so you have your correct attendance rates. So if I go ahead and I put this as a no-show, you can then see if I close the pop-up, it will actually mark it as red in the diary, or if it turned up, equally it will change it to be green. You then can use the marker down here, so it's just a matter of selecting did they purchase, yes or no. This doesn't actually add a sale against the bride, it's just used for analytics purposes. It's also asking me here, because I click no, the purchase hasn't been made, it's saying do I want to schedule one of my messages, which again is like I just mentioned, that is to say, are you still thinking about that dress, do you want to come back? So I'm just going to close that down. You have a few other actions at the top of the appointment here, so you have an option to link. So that means that you can link this appointment to another one. So for example, if you're booking a second appointment, you might want to link it to the first appointment, or if it's a fitting, link it to the original appointment. The auto flows option, it opens up the automated messaging. So if I click on here, it opens up this pop-up, and you can see the date and time messages were sent. So those have been sent at those times. You can then go ahead and resend the messages. So if you wanted to resend the appointment confirmation, you can do that here. So yeah, you can just check out any messages relating to the appointment on there. You also have the option to copy the appointment. So again, if you're adding a second appointment, I would normally copy a first appointment, so it pulls all of the information across about the bride. You're not having to type in the name, email, phone number again. So you can use that to book second appointments or appointments after the first one. You can send a one-off message by clicking on here. So if you've got any templated messages, so for example, you might want to send a template saying what to bring or something like that. If you haven't set it up as an automation, you can click here to send it as a one-off. You can click here to add a sale, so that's the best way to add a sale, so it pulls the information across from the appointment. And you can click here to add an inquiry form. If they already have an inquiry form, it will say view inquiry form there, and if they had already got a sale, it will say view customer as well. You also have some more options in here. So for example, you can archive them. So if they cancel, you might want to move the appointment out of the diary, so you could archive it. You can also cancel or delete the appointment from here, and you can view the confirmation message that the bride sees as well.